Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Sometimes the woman will fall in love with the side man. Now last week I talked about how the side man actually maintains some relationships because the woman she good with the husband or boyfriend for other things, but her world ain't being rocked. So she'll get with that side man just for maintenance, but she ain't feeling anything else for him in most cases. There are some times the woman will fall in love with the side man, which actually causes some problems. Because let's be real, sometimes when a woman is rolling from a man, divorcing a man, there's already somebody in the wings for her. In fact, I know of one situation, well, several situations. The names will be changed to, or circumstances will be changed to protect the not so innocent, where a woman get with that side man and then all of a sudden, not just ready to leave that husband or boyfriend, but ready to move in with the side man and everything. Or indeed, sometimes the woman might be in a situation where they living in a house, the husband or boyfriend get kicked out, and then that side man moves right in. Sometimes that happens. And it's just a thing. Like if a man's having trouble with his woman, she acting different, he need to be sniffing around for that side man because the woman will fall in love with him. But let's be real with it. It ain't a true love. It ain't a true love. Let's just be real with it. She'll call it in love, but for women, and I'm gonna say this, I will argue with women. When they say in love, they mean in lust. In fact, I remember a Facebook post I put years ago. I said women should stop saying in love. Just say they just lust the person. It was funny, somebody got on there and say, okay, Rom, I lust you. It's like, okay. But it's the more honest thing because, and I'll say it like that because a lot of times women will say, they'll tell their husbands or boyfriends, well, especially their husbands, they'll say they love them, but they're not in love with them. So it's a difference. But sometimes women, they'll conflate the two, the lust and the love. They basically got lust for that side man. He ain't there for like taking care of other stuff. He ain't taking care of any bills. He's not taking care of her really emotionally in most cases. There's always nuances with it, but in most cases, his sole purpose is there to knock it out the box. He turns her out. All of a sudden, she's in love. She wants to get with him. She wants to build something. Like I knew of this one woman. She's cool, but I got to share this to help people. I knew of this one woman. She got with this side guy, and I mean, she had a place. She had figured out how they were gonna live together and everything. Well, until he cursed her out, but. That's one of those things. But I've seen women change up. They get that side man. And I've seen situations where if the woman, she got the side guy, she'll fall so much in love with him and he just decided, no, I just wanted to hit the skin. She roll out, they all depressed. Then the husband got to pick up the pieces or the boyfriend got to pick up the pieces. And it really is just lust. Let's just be real with it. Any women listening, if you ever thought you fell in love with, you just lusted him. Because love is on a deeper level. Love is on a deeper level. It's more about virtues and all of that. If just because that dude gave you that good, don't mean he's has any virtues or anything. But that's how many women are. And I don't go in on women on here. I do point out some realities. And when that side man comes in the picture, that can mess up a lot of stuff. Now I said there's some side men who definitely maintain a relationship because the side man already look, he just want to hit the skins. Indeed, some side men will even work harder to maintain their relationship than the woman is. She ready to go. I've done that. There was one young lady I dealt with. I ain't gonna call any names, but shoot, I think I worked harder to keep her with her man than she did. Because I say she was cool. She was a good woman and everything, but that's something long term for me, and I recognize that. I said, look, you need to stay with this dude. He good with you long term. I just wanted to hit the skin. She was cool, but that's something long term for me. But that's that situation. But You know, it's a lot of times that women, she get in lust, she feel good, that oxytocin comes in, dopamine comes in, all of that stuff. And then it's like, oh, I love you and everything. And then I'm going to tell you what, it kind of messes women up. No, not kind of, it does, because they think they're in love with this other guy, might roll from, the good husband or boyfriend, instead of just working things out. Or at least just being honest with them and just saying, you know what, this ain't really working, boom, and roll on that account. But when they rolling out, or, they falling in love with that side man, or in lust, let me just be accurate, in lust with that side man, they ain't even thinking clearly. And that messes up more than one person. And it could be really a problem if that side man got his own wife or girlfriend. We won't even get into that. I'm gonna tell you, look, no, let me go on a tangent real quick. Polyamory is unofficial out here. That's a whole other conversation. There's a lot of open relationships. You start checking the connections. You got, you might have a husband and wife. She got her side piece. He got his 2 or 3. They got their side pieces, and all of a sudden, it was like, wait a minute. All of a sudden, you might, if you pull them all together, using the Thanos snap or something, Thanos said, okay, I just want to see who's messing with who. You might have several hundred people in the world in a room together all of a sudden who are connected. That's another conversation. Where am I on time? Anyway, and you know what? When that happens, though, ultimately, when that happens, that's when it really gets complicated. It goes beyond fun at that point. Indeed, it can even get to some extreme stuff. There's been murders based on that. The woman get that side man, she in love, and she's like, she got to get rid of this other guy, especially if he got a good insurance policy on him. In fact, the most peaceful thing is the woman's just honest with the first guy, and she's genuinely in love with the side man, and she just say, okay, I just need the divorce and everything. And when I say genuinely in love, I don't mean the lust thing. I mean virtues, everything, they click. Even though that side man, if he's smart, shouldn't trust her, because if she rolls from her husband or her boyfriend, she'll do the same with him. So that's one of those things too. But one thing about women, and y'all know I don't usually go in on women on this channel, but thing is, once they get caught up, once they get addicted, they get under that drug, no, any sense they had go out the window. But it's something that happens. And it's something that's very important to take into consideration, to really look at. It's not just the happy thing of the side man get his and you walk on. Oh yeah, there's always consequences. Always. And I'm gonna get into that in my next video. So that's it for now, y'all. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.